Welcome to Knowledge Share channel. In this video, we will be discussing about the staircase wiring circuit. What is the importance of staircase wiring? How the connections are made? And as you all know that staircase wiring is used for controlling the bulb from two different places. A single bulb has to be controlled from two different places. For example, you can see this is the diagram actually. So here this is the downstairs and this is the upstairs. So suppose if we are in upstairs, the bulb is in the middle actually for this entire stairs. So suppose if we are in the upstairs, you can see that the bulb has to be controlled from here, whereas if it is in the downstairs, it has to be controlled from here. So this is how it should work actually. Okay, so from the single phase supply it works. So here you have two different switches for one bulb. Okay, so either the bulb can be controlled from the down or it can be controlled from the upstairs. Okay, so two different switches, 1 and 2. So two different switches are there and only one bulb is there. Okay, one bulb is there. This is upstairs switch and this is the downstairs switch. So two different switches are there for one staircase. So and one bulb is only there. So we have to control. So for example, a person from the upstairs has to switch on the bulb. He can use this switch. For example, if a person from the downstairs, if he is coming from downstairs to upstairs, he has to switch on from here. So this type of wiring where a single bulb is used to control, or a single bulb is controlled by two different switches in two different locations, is called as a staircase wiring. So hope you are clear with the objective and so what we have to do. Okay, so in this case we will be using a two-way switch. So here two different two-way switches are used. Okay, so here you can see that two different two-way switches are used. So the connections are something like, so the two-way switch will be having three different terminals. So you can see that 1 2 3. So you can see that for one two-way switch middle point, you can see that this 230 volt 220 volt will be connected, whereas the other center point you can see that again the phase will be connected. Okay, whereas the other 2 points, okay, so the other 2 points will be parallelly connected between the two switches. So this is how the connection is being made. Okay, so two different switches are there, two-way switches are there. So in two-way switches the specialties will be having three terminals will be there. One is center terminal, left terminal and right terminal. So in both the center terminals you will be connecting the phase supply, whereas other that is right terminal and left terminal, you will be connecting in parallel for both the two-way switch. Okay, so this is how the connection is being made. Anyway, we will be seeing in detail and you will be more clear. Okay, so staircase wiring, it is also called as a multi-way switching, or it is also called as two-way light switch wiring, and it is commonly used to control the load from two different positions. So this is from above or below the staircase, from side by side or to bed also. Okay, for example, indoor when at the entrance of the bed you can have one two-way switch, and as well near to the bed you can have one two-way switch. So like that you can have, and similarly by using this technique we can control a single load from two different ends. So that is the main advantage of the staircase wiring. So staircase wiring helps to operate a lamp from two frequently used positions. Okay, so that is we can either on or you can off. So you can do you can control the load from two different positions. So this is the circuit diagram, you can clearly understand, or this is the schematic diagram, you can clearly understand. Okay, next we will move on to the circuit diagram, how the connections are made, and you will be more clear. Okay. See, for example, here what we are going to do is how this works is actually you will be having two-way switches, and in order to control the bulb in the staircase, what you have to do is the schematic will be something like this. Okay, so here you can see that the schematic will be something like this. So here this is the phase line will be connected over here, okay, to the center point. Okay, and the two-way switch will be having three different ones, and these two will be connected. Okay, so these two will be connected. So this point will be connected to this point, and this point will be connected to this point. Okay, and again the center point will be connected to the neutral through the loop. Okay, so this is how. So both the center points are connected to the phase, whereas this load is connected to the neutral. Okay, so this is how the connection is being made. Okay, so the phase lines are always marked in red color, and whereas the neutral line are marked in black color. Please, you can understand over there. Okay, so for this purpose, you can see that the above case, in this case, the circuit is complete and the bulb is on. Okay, because why the bulb is on? Because the switch is here, it is on, whereas in both the switches you can see that the switch is connecting the line. Okay, so whereas if this switch is down, then the line will not be complete, so it will not be, it will be in the off condition. Is it clear? So this is what all about the staircase wiring. Okay, so here actually, if you, so this is the circuit, actual circuit. So here the two different two-way switches has been taken. So you can see that the three different terminals are there. Okay, so three different terminals are there, and so you can see that the top two terminals of both the switches are connected, and bottom two terminals of both the switches are connected, and the middle point will be connected to the line, whereas this middle point will be connected to the load one end, and the load other end will be connected to the neutral. Okay, so this is how the connection is made. Okay, so this is the actual connection with the switch itself, practical switch itself. Okay, so in order to get the switch position on, what we have to do is, so here you can say when both are in off condition also, the lamp will be on. When one is off, another one is on, then you will see that the lamp will be in off position. Whereas if one is on and the other is switch 1 is on and switch 2 is off also, it will be in off condition. Whereas if both the switch 1 and switch 2 are on condition, then the lamp will be in on position. So you can see that the lamp will be in on position only when both the switches are on or when both the switches are off. So hence it is called as exclusive NOR circuit. So in exclusive NOR, the truth table will be something like this. Okay, if it is 0 0, the output will be 1. If it is 1 1, also the output will be 1. Whereas if it is in toggling condition, that is 0 1 1 or 1 and 0, the output will be 0. So this is how we are going to control the single bulb using two different switches at two different locations. Okay, so again for more clarity, so this is the circuit. So here you can see that the supply will be going like this. Okay, if both the switches are in L1. Okay, so suppose if it is if one is connected in L2, then you can see that it will be in off condition. Okay, so this is the circuit diagram. So L is nothing but the line or phase, and SPDT switch is nothing but single pole double throw switch. Okay, so this two-way switch is also called as SPDT switch, that is single pole double throw switch. Okay, so the main purpose of the two-way switching connection is to connect and control the home appliances and equipments from two different locations, and it is mostly used in staircase wiring where the light bulb can be controlled from different places, no matter if you are in the upper or lower portion of the stair. So also it does not depend on the switch position as well. You just have to press the switch button to off and on to perform the switching operation. It is used in rooms, halls, large area premises which has two entry and many exit places. Okay, so it is used to control any electrical appliances or equipments like fans, light bulbs, etc. from two different locations. So some of the applications are like hallway wiring, hostel wiring, hospital wiring, tunnel wiring, and also godown wiring, etc. And now we will move on to the fluorescent lamp wiring. So hope you know what is fluorescent lamp. So fluorescent lamp is nothing but our tube light. Okay, tube light circuit is called as a fluorescent lamp, and it is how to wire it. Okay, so how this tube light works. So the wiring process of the tube light it consists of ballast. Okay, it consists of ballast, which is nothing but an inductor, and it consists of a starter, which is nothing but a capacitor. Okay, and it is quite easy and simple, and most of the cases, so always you can see that the ballast will be connected in series, whereas the starter will be connected in parallel. So starter will be used only at the start of the tube light, and once the start is pick up, and the ballast will take over, and it will charge the bulb to produce the illumination. Okay, so in most of the courses we buy the fluorescent light which comes in complete set with all the connections wired, and you can also do it yourself manually, and you can complete all the connections which I will be discussing like this below. Okay, so here a fluorescent lamp, you can see that it is something like this. So you will be having the fluorescent tube will be there, and you know that in fluorescent tube two different points will be there. Okay, so both the points will be connected like this. Okay, both the points will be connected like this, and again the bottom point will be connected to the face. The other bottom point will be connected to the face through the ballast. Okay, so this is how. Okay, so starter will be connecting to connected. So two different points of the starter will be connected to two different ends of the tube light, whereas the other two ends will be connected to the face. So one end will be connected directly to the face, whereas the other end will be connected directly through this ballast. Okay, so this is that is to the supply. Okay, so supply will be that is one end will be directly connected and the other end will be connected through the ballast. So this is how the circuit looks like. Okay. So a fluorescent tube, ballast, starter, holder and wire are different things which are needed in order to execute the fluorescent light wiring. Okay. So you can see that so this is how it works. So starter is the key of the fluorescent light because it is used to light the tube. So when we connect the AC supply voltage to circuit, the starter acts like short circuit. Initially it will act as a short circuit, and so the heavy current will be flowing through the through the filament, and because of which it starts ignited, and then it will behave as a open. Okay, the filament will generate enough heat and which will ionize the gas, and because of which the fluorescent tube will get ignited, and the gas becomes electrically conductive. Okay, then the so once it is getting ignited, the gas will become electrically. So then at this time the starter can be open. It is not needed to maintain that much amount of current. So at that time, in order to limit the current, the ballast will be there, which will be releasing the voltage, and now in order to maintain the ignition, the ballast will take over, and this makes the fluorescent tube fully lighted. So now the starter has no job in the circuit, so it will just get open. Okay, but the light will be illuminated until the switch is off. Okay, so this is the connection of the tube light. So you can see that the tube light will be having the components like this. So this is how you will be connecting the tube light. So tube light will be having four different points actually. So two different points are connected to the starter. The other 2 points are connected. So one is directly connected to the mains. The other is directly connected through the choke to the tube light. So this is how. Okay. So you can see that tube light is not connected to the supply mains directly, although it operates at 230 volt and 50 hertz. Some auxiliary electrical equipments are used to insert the installation and to support the tube light operation principle. Okay, so it has a choke like electromagnetic ballast, and starter, small neon glow up lamp, and as well switch and wires will be there. Okay, so this is the connection. A detailed connection is shown over here. Okay, so here you can see that. So terminal 1 and terminal 2 is there. Okay, so terminal 1 will be having pin 1 and pin 2. So you can see that here the starter has been connected to the terminal 1 and terminal 2 across, whereas pin 1 is connected, one point of the pin 1 is terminal 1 and pin 1 is connected to the choke, and this is connected to the port 1. Okay, and this port 2 again it is connected to the terminal 2, and this is how the entire connection of the fluorescent tube is all about. So hope you are all clear with what I have said and what I have described over in this connection. Okay, so hope you are all clear. Okay, so here you can see the connection clearly. Okay, so it is having two different terminals and 4 pins are there. Okay, so pin 2 of this terminal 1, pin 2 of terminal 2, both are connected to the starter, whereas this port 1 is connected through the choke to the pin 1, and port 2 is connected to the terminal 2, and this is how this connection is all about. So thank you very much for your listening. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you really like this video, please give a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel, and for watching more videos like this in future. Thank you.